Hi everyone, in New Age Amish. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. So, earlier today, my two older boys used my ride-on mower to mow our lawns, front and back. They did pretty good. Probably did better than the first time I tried it out here. We tended to the garden a little. Then I started to think of what other projects I can try my hand at. Chickens are doing well. I decided to try and make a flower garden. I know it's late in the year, it's middle of July, but I can still try. And whatever I learn from this attempt, I can carry on next year. So the first plot I've chosen is right here. I had these PVC piping and tree trunk resting there. So obviously I've taken them out of the way. The next thing for me to do is to clear this out and make it ready for seeding and what have you. So I'll be back shortly. So I pretty much have one section of it done, but before I move on, after being here for 3 years, mowing lawn for 3 years, understandably the sides of the house have taken on staining from the grass. So if flowers do bloom here, it doesn't matter how pretty they're going to be if what's behind them is dirty. So (1600 psi) pressure washer. Used it yesterday to wash off the deck and the lawn chairs. Going to use it today to brush off the wall. Got the electrical source plugged in, hose hooked up, wand ready. Let's see. Okay, so now I got the backdrop cleaned off. Flower bed's wet, that's alright. Dirt don't hurt me. Let's see what seeds I have. So the two kinds of seeds I have are marigold and night scented Metholia, Mtthiola. So what I plan on doing is planting the marigolds in one row near the back, and the night scented in the second row in the front. It says to plant 3 millimeters deep, 2.5 centimeters apart, and they bloom from June till frost. Okay. So that I can use the label, the package, as the labeling, I'm going to open it upside down. So here's how the seeds look, a little black and white. Excuse me for a moment. So instead of covering the seeds up with the soil that's already here, I'm going to use topsoil to cover it. Now just going to do the same for a second row. It's going to be pretty much the same thing I did for that row, so I'll bring you back when I'm done the second one. So I have the 2 rows established. I kept the packages for each one. Now I'm just going to use metal spikes. And there. First attempt at flower bed is now on its way. So feel free to make any comments. I hope you like and subscribe, and until my next video, try to have a good day.